Now entertain conjecture of a time when creeping murmur and the pouring dark fills the wide vessel of the universe. From camp to camp, through the foul womb of night, the hum of either army stilly sounds, that the fixed sentinels almost receive the secret whispers of each other's watch. Fire answers fire, and through their paly flames, each battle sees the other's umbered face. Steed threatens steed.
Zwei, vier. 8, 6, 2.
Come in. Or just put it over there, please.
Roll to record.
Recording. Right then.
10,
good luck, everyone.
9.
Julian, set.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue, Julian.
Bienvenue, willkommen, benvenuto, and welcome to this British heat of Je Sans Frontières. This week, we're coming to you from Oxford, England, the famous city of dreaming spires and a renowned seat of learning for nigh on 1,000 years. See you tomorrow.
Expecting rain, Mr. Mullion?
You know me, sir. Never without my brolly, rain or shine.
How's Winston?
Slowing up a bit, sir. Getting old, I expect.
Know how he feels.
Well done. I owe you one.
You owe me more than one. How's the ankle?
I'll live.
Well,
That was all rather marvellous, I must say.
What's wrong with the German?
Passed out, probably. Gets bloody hot in those suits.
You're telling me. What do you see what that is?
Please!
Let me through, let me through, let me through. Thank you. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right. I'm a doctor.
Stand back, give him room.
Right.
What's happening with him? What's the matter with him? Please help me.
Ambulance, now!
Peace!
Thursday household. Fred?
Entry just below the sternum, no exit. And there is a considerable loss of blood, so there should be 2 units of O-neg on standby. And Mr. Urquhart's on his way from the JR. No debate, he's the best PT man in the country. Be in theatre 4 minutes. Go, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid one of the competitors has unfortunately been taken ill. I'm sorry to say that today's tournament has
Sir.
Do we know who he is?
One of the West German team. I've got fancy and true love talking to the coach for furthers and betters.
4 shots, 3 to the back, 1 to the side. I'm no expert, but looks to have been pretty close range.
Somebody wasn't messing.
There was a 5th round. Looks to have struck a little boy in the crowd. Dr. De Brin's gone with him to Cowley General.
It must have passed right through the Giant's costume.
We'd have heard it, wouldn't we?
Not if the weapon was silenced. This is just a bit of silly fun. Why on earth would people have guns?
Did he collide with anyone before he fell?
Everyone was running into everyone else, it looked like.
There. Take it back.
VT back to 5:21:30. And play.
And the Britain pulls in front. And there goes the German. Goodness gracious.
Who's the Swiss?
Chap called Verfelli. Matthias Verfelli cried off this morning. Feeling unwell, apparently. Looks like they played a sub for the Giants race.
Who's the sub?
Nobody seems to know. That's hardly surprising, given the size of the team. Everyone took him for a bona fide as he had the right tracksuit. And nobody's seen him since the race.
Dead man's a Karl Fuscher, sir, according to the team coach. Some sort of postal clerk in Werfen, Bavaria. Only moved there about, what, 3 months ago?
From where?
Strasbourg. He'd been working as a translator for the Council of Europe.
Next to kin?
We're looking into it, sir.
I'll dig out this Verfelli, see what his story is.
Where are the Swiss teams staying?
The Amber Lodge. You think he's in on it?
Well, I think it's a long way to come and not take part in the games. I'll take it from here, thank you.
So this is Verfelli.
A Swiss national. Whoever shot the West German and the little boy was masquerading as this man.
Strangled. Last 6 hours. Taken from behind. Some kind of wire garrote would be my best opinion. No more once I've got him unzipped. Should we say 3 o'clock?
So someone killed him to take his place in the giant race?
Seems a lot of trouble to go to. Why not just do the German at his hotel? Same as he's done this fella.
Perhaps Fischer knew his killer. Maybe he was already in fear of his life and on guard.
Somebody comes all the way to Oxford to bump him off in front of a couple of thousand people. And the telly. Doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe it was the only way that the killer could get to Fischer.
You better go over to Fischer's hotel now to get some real leads. Girlfriend?
I guess. I've asked for a list of everyone staying in the hotel.
Danorka's not a German name.
Well, from where, then?
I think the church in the background is St. Vitus Cathedral, Prague.
Check them.
I've been through Fischer's hotel telephone records. He made 2 calls when he got here. One 11:45, the night he arrived. Oxford code. Just rings and rings.
And the other?
4:20 yesterday afternoon to the porter's lodge at Beaufort.
Division have been notified they're liaising with Interpol. 1 foreign national shot dead by another. Last thing we need is an international incident.
I'd say we got one, sir, whether we like it or not.
This is a family game show in Oxford, not the Mexico Olympics. What's the news on the child?
Open order. The next 48 hours should tell. Mrs. McLean. Detective Chief Inspector Thursday, Detective Sergeant Morse.
Zoe.
How is he?
He said he wouldn't have made it if he hadn't been seen to by the doctor in the ambulance.
Dr. De Bruyn.
Have you got who did it?
No, not yet.
It wasn't intentional as far as we know.
But how could this happen to my boy?
We don't know. Yet. But we'll get to the bottom of this. You have my word. Hello? Whose number is this?
Yes? May I help you?
About this little boy, is it? I don't know what the world's coming to. Rack and ruin like as not. I mean, on Sunday, too. We had ballroom practice booked for 3.
Crime waits for no man.
That's something I won't miss.
best be off.
No sandwich today?
Sunday? We'll have a roast of the lamb and flag.
Come home safe.
Righto.
It's gone. All of it.
Special branch came in the early hours. Whatever it is, it's out of our hands. Perhaps it's for the best.
Best for whom?
All right, Morse.
I don't care for it any more than you. But such are our orders, and it behoves us to follow them. All of us.
2 men are murdered on our ground, and that's it?
That's it.
And what about the little boy?
Go home. It's Sunday. See you tomorrow.
Morse.
A D notice, if you please. I haven't had one of those slapped on me since the war. What's going on?
Your guess is as good as mine. We're out of the picture, truly.
Special branch. National security, then?
Of the greater good, I don't doubt. Did your photographer take any photographs?
Some. What are you looking for?
The teams.
I'll drop them by the office first thing.
Could you mark it just for me? Also, if there's anything in the archive on a Karl Fuscher, German.
Should there be?
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't your girl a photographer? She asked me to sign a book for her. Seems nice.
Which book?
My Time and Career. Which I can only say shows excellent taste and discernment. You're not going to let this go, are you?
Thank you for coming in. Any news on the boy, McLean?
I just spoke to the cutter. We were at Bart's together. Best paediatric thoracic man in the country. He's hopeful, but the boy's not out of the woods yet.
I spoke to his mother. She said you saved his life.
Oh, I don't know about that.
She does. So does the surgeon.
Well, made a change to work on a live patient, I suppose, but I wouldn't want to make a habit of it. Each to their own. So,
Fuscher.
I was working on him when they rolled in. Credentials and paperwork all in order. They've taken both bodies and my notes. But not my brain.
Same weapon?
The bullets I dug out of Fuscher were a match for those that the surgeon removed from little Stephen McLean.
Right. And the Swiss were fairly...
Whoever killed him knew exactly what they were about.
Right. Anything else?
Well, it looks as if Fuscher did a bit of shopping when he got here. Amongst his personal effects, there was a receipt for a picture and a clock.
There was nothing like that in his digs. Any idea where he bought them?
I'm afraid not. £5 for the picture, £10 on the carriage clock. No furthers and betters on either. But his teeth, I do recall, he wore an upper denture.
There's nothing unusual in that, is there?
No, but you said he was Bavarian, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, last time I looked, Bavaria was in West Germany. The workmanship on the dentures suggests they were made on the other side of the wall.
In the Russian sector?
Yes. East Germany, to you and me.
I thought you had to work.
Clearly. You going somewhere?
Just tidying.
It's a little late for a spring clean.
Well, you don't have to be a policeman all the time. Sometimes things are just what they look like.
I thought we could get lunch. A pub lunch, maybe. Why, what would you like to do?
Something I've never done before. It's pretty.
Prettier in summer. Sun's gone already. Year's turned. Pretty soon it'll be bonfires and hoarfrost. Mist will rise. Winter's on its way.
Hey.
I wasn't ready.
That's the point.
You ran into Dorothea?
She signed my book.
So she said.
Have you read it?
No.
Oh, you should. It's a classic.
Is that what you want? Something like that?
I'm not that good a writer. That's why I've got this. Picture is worth 1,000 words, right?
That depends on the words.
Well, all right. I just need it back in the account this side of Christmas. Anyway, Charlie, I mustn't dawdle. Morse has just turned up.
Morning, Morse.
Mrs. Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah, cheerio then. Give my best to Paulette and Carol.
What was all that about?
I just rang for a chat, that's all. Remember my brother? Carol sent her best, apparently. Oh. Come.
Come home safe.
Right, Sam.
See you tomorrow.
Usual?
Yeah, and a quarter of navy, too. You been in the wars, Elsie?
Walked into a door, silly moo.
Is that right?
I told her to go more careful.
This is everything we have on file for Carl Fuscher. If you have any information for the press, please let me know first.
Good morning, this is Detective Sergeant Morse, Thames Valley. I'm trying to reach a Dr. Schneider.
I'm shocked. Shocked. That's simply terrible. I can't believe it.
Had you heard from her Fuscher recently?
Not in a few months. He was in Strasbourg, you know, at the Council of Europe, working as a senior translator.
He didn't call you Friday afternoon, around 4:30?
No. No, he didn't.
How had he seemed in his letters? Was there anything troubling him?
No. No, he was happy. He had met a young woman and was very much in love.
Is this Danuka?
That's right.
You wouldn't know her surname?
I'm afraid not.
But she was Czech, though, right?
Yes. They met when she came to Strasbourg as part of a trade delegation. Carl wrote to me that they hoped to marry in the summer.
No, I know. He'd recently moved to Bavaria, but where was he from, originally?
Prenzlauer Berg, Berlin. It's on the other side of the wall now, alas.
Was there anyone else in Oxford he was close to at the time?
He had a girl in Haddington. On Sebastopol Terrace.
What number?
I'm afraid I never met her. Samantha was her name. Smith or Samantha Jones or Brown or something. And he was good friends with Professor Richmond, of course.
Alexander Richmond?
That's right. You know him?
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for Professor Richmond's rooms.
Staircase, sir.
Thank you. Somebody called the Gatehouse Friday afternoon, a Carl Fuscher. I'd like to know who he was calling to speak to.
What time, sir?
It was about 4:20.
I'll check the duty log, sir.
Perfect. Thank you.
Come.
Professor Richmond.
It's,
Morse.
Of course. Good heavens. Didn't you partner me at the Travellers once?
Once, yes.
Yes. Not a bad dummy. Lost the Grand Slam in the final rubber, I remember. The bid was 4-no trump, and you answered aces, wasn't it?
I couldn't say.
Yes. Your mistake, you see. 4-no trump is not always Blackwood. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Sherry?
Well, I won't. Actually, I'm here on official business. I'm with Thames Valley Police, a detective sergeant.
Oh, I see.
I wanted to ask you about Carl Fuscher, a German student. He came up in '58.
Oh, you flatter me. I'm lucky if I can remember last term, never mind the best part of 10 years ago.
Well, you remembered me.
Yeah, I remembered the game.
Well, I could show you a photograph. Perhaps that would help.
No, I'm afraid not. Why? What is all this about?
Well, if you don't remember, it doesn't matter much. Sorry to have troubled you.
I've checked the duty log for Friday, sir. No messages that afternoon.
Right. Well, thank you. Thank you for checking.
Not at all, sir. Anything we can do to help the boys in blue?
Morse, hello?
You've been asking about Carl Fuscher.
Who's this?
I might be able to help you if you fancy a trip to London.
Help me how?
Museum Tube, 6 o'clock. You got that?
Yes, I've got that.
Oh, and wear an evening suit.
What? Hello? Hello?
Tickets. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Morse, isn't it? Singleton.
Who are you?
I told you I'm Singleton.
Is that your real name?
If you were important enough to lie to, you'd probably be dead already.
But where are you going?
You like music, don't you?
What's with all the pantomime?
Pantomime?
Bringing me down to London, all this.
Two old friends going to see a concert?
But we're not old friends.
And we're not going to see a concert. Are we being followed?
Spot of supper, don't you think?
Special branch having taken the international business off our hands, we can turn our attention back on this Ames character. What's the latest development?
Nothing much to add since the last briefing, sir. Jim?
We've braced all potential associates and regular informants, sir, particularly amongst the coloured community. But so far, there hasn't been a peep.
Where's Morse in all this? He generally has something useful to contribute.
Pursuing inquiries, sir.
Good God! It's a machete-wielding West Indian with a distinctive facial scar we're trying to find. In Oxford. It's not the Scarlet Pimpernel.
No, sir.
We must redouble our efforts, all of us. Division want him found, and sooner rather than later. Certainly not before another piece of his bloody handiwork ends up on Dr. de Brin's mortuary table. Very well, carry on.
I bear grave news. The chicken pie is off. I call that a very bad show.
Morse. Louis Morse.
You've 30 seconds to tell me who you are and what you want, else I'm leaving.
We're wardens in ordinary attached to St. Peter ad Vincula.
St. Peter in chains? That's a chapel at the Tower. Thomas More's buried there.
Oh, yes. Thomas Cromwell, Anne Boleyn, Lady Jane Grey, the lopped heads of old England. Traitors all.
If you know that much, you know it's a royal peculiar. Please.
So you answer only to the crown?
That's right.
So what do you want?
To hell. What else?
With what?
Fuchsia.
And what's in it for you?
You should take a look at Sebastian Phoenix.
The perfumier?
Well, the world-famous multi-millionaire perfumier, playboy and philanthropist.
Why don't you take a look at him?
You're the policeman. Every game must be played according to its rules.
Is what happened to Fuchsia in some way connected to Phoenix?
He acted as an interpreter to Phoenix for a while. Phoenix has a factory north of Oxford. We'd be very interested in anything you might pick up.
Particularly anything being made in Laboratory 4.
Why don't you take a look?
Do you love your country?
Do you still beat your wife?
We're on the side of the angels. Quite literally.
I'm not a spy.
Neither are we.
Then what are you?
Keepers of the secret flame. Guardians of the realm. Britain's last line of defence.
So why me?
You're a policeman. You can legitimately look into matters beyond our sphere of influence.
And you can just as legitimately wipe your hands of it if anything goes wrong.
Something like that.
Enjoy your potted shrimp.
It's entirely your decision, but this may prove instructive.
Our perfumier is quite photogenic.
Burn it when you're done. We have copies.
Early for you, Mr. Thursday.
Early bird else catches the worm. Your eyes on the men.
£1 of best rump that cost me.
Money well spent. I want to watch where you're going in the future.
What I told her. Kettle.
Not the
the first time, is it?
She's clumsy. What can you do?
I'd hate for it to be anything else, Joe. Any man that raise a hand to a woman is about as low as it gets in my book.
Goes on between husband and wife's their business.
Till it becomes mine.
So,
Anything in?
pretty quiet as it goes. A couple of car thefts. Indecent exposure on Cat Street. Oh, and Dr. Schneider called.
It slipped my mind. Carl did ask something which I thought a little strange. In one of his last letters, he asked if I had any information about our old language tutor.
Your language tutor?
Yes, when we came to Oxford, we both took lessons to improve our English with a Miss Bagshot. It was recommended by the college for all foreign students.
Did he say why he wanted to speak with her?
No, only that she'd been on his mind lately. I found her address and telephone number and sent it to Carl.
Did he ever mention Sebastian Felix?
The parfumier? No, never. Not to me, at least.
Miss Bagshot?
Yes. So, what do you want, Detective?
Morse. I believe you knew Carl Fischer. I'd be interested in anything you could tell me about him.
Fischer. That's what, German?
He came up in '58 to Beaufort.
Oh, I've had a lot of pupils over the years.
He's the one on the right.
Oh, yes. I believe he came to me for a while. Why?
He was killed in Oxford, Saturday. Murdered.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But I hadn't seen him in 7, 8 years.
Do you recognize anyone in this photograph?
Am I likely to?
You tell me.
No. No one there I know.
Really?
I don't know what you could possibly expect me to tell you.
You could tell me why he called you the evening he came to England.
I wasn't aware he had.
I've his hotel bill. He was on the line for 3 minutes. Long time to listen to a ringing telephone.
You're either incredibly brave or incredibly stupid. You look like a decent enough young man, so perhaps it's the former. But you really are involving yourself in matters way above your pay grade.
What matters?
Leave it to special branch.
How do you know about that?
You can't be that naive. The world is divided in two. Freedom on one side, the Russians on the other, and a bloody Great Wall down the middle separating the two of them. There's a war of shadows.
There's a little boy, Steve McLean, 6 years old. He's been caught in the crossfire of whatever this is. He's in Cowley General, recovering from gunshot wounds. I will get to the bottom of this, for his sake.
You've wandered into no man's land, Mr. Morse. Take my advice. Retrace your steps. Go back while you still can.
What if I'm already too far in?
Then I'll light a candle for you.
I don't want to have to raise my voice in front of the men. This station is currently under review.
They wouldn't simply shut Cowley down, though, would they, sir?
Results, Thursday. Results. We shall live or die by our achievements. Or the lack of them.
To be honest, sir, I'm not sure I got the miles left in me to start over at a new Nick. Particularly if it meant a new governor.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but there's a report just through that the Hope and Anchor on Shadforth Street's been turned over. Mob-handed, according to initial reports.
That's Eddie Nero's boozer. True love?
A number of cars arrived at about 1 o'clock, sir. We've got a partial index from a passerby.
Good work, Constable. Well, this is a right mess.
Looks like a proper carve-up.
Nobody saw anything, I suppose?
Not according to the landlord, sir.
I can put the squeeze on.
Forget it, Sergeant. It's summertime.
Welcome to Phoenix Industries. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Remarkable creatures. Epitoichthys horrida, commonly known as the estuarine snakefish. They secrete a lethal toxin from glands on the base of the spines on their dorsal fin, which stick up when disturbed or threatened.
Goes by the name of Tiddles, presumably. That's an unusual pet.
I'm attracted to unusual things. Can I ask Miss Borgia to fix you a drink? She mixes a martini to die for.
I'm sure, but no, thank you. What is it you do here? I'm curious.
A fatal flaw in cats, Mr. Morse. We make perfume. And an awful lot of money.
Dollars and cents.
It's easy to mock, but to make great perfume takes genius and a nose that would shame the greatest sommelier in the world. Thankfully, I possess both.
And no end of modesty.
A much overprized virtue. Come, let me show you. Phoenix Industries has many interests. The company began as a Venetian perfume house in the 13th century. Our world-famous fragrances remain a source of great pride and no little income. But since the war, Phoenix has diversified into many fields.
Such as?
One half of this facility is a pharmaceutical research laboratory, specializing in bacteriological and virological research. Tuberculosis bovina, foot and mouth. But that's nothing you couldn't have ascertained with a single phone call to the right ministry, so what do you really want to know?
What you're doing with Carl Foucher in Geneva.
Business. Our usual translator was indisposed. We had a narrow window of opportunity to conduct our dealings. Carl was free, came highly recommended, and was well rewarded for his time.
And when was this?
A couple of days last autumn.
Have you seen him since?
No, why? What's your interest?
Someone popped 4 rounds of ammunition into him this Saturday at close range with a silenced automatic pistol.
Ah, not now, then. I see. And you imagine somehow that Phoenix Industries had something to do with that? Oh, alas, I fear I must disappoint your expectations. I'm a scientist, yes, but not a mad one.
We shall have to take your word for that.
For the moment, at least. I'd be delighted to give you a complete tour of the facility, just to show you we have no secrets to hide, no dark agenda for world domination, but, I'm pressed for time. It'll have to wait. Make an appointment with Miss Borgia. I'd be more than happy to oblige. Till when? A bottle of my latest creation. Vespertine. By way of a souvenir of your visit. Give it to your girlfriend. Or someone you love.
I'm sure I can find room for it in the evidence store.
Evidence of what?
You're a genius. What else?
Life is not a paperback, Mr. Morse. For a policeman with an overdeveloped sense of right and wrong, it's a bad film with an unhappy ending. One in which the villain gets the girl, and the money, and the world entire.
And the hero?
There's your mistake. Conscience is a negotiable commodity. There are no heroes, no white hats, no black hats. Just shades of green Money. That's the true universal panacea. Good for anything that ails you. Wiedersehen.
This way, Mr. Morse.
Thought you might be in the mood to talk. Now you've had a clear up.
Do you think I'm?
Boogies last week, now you're boozer. All I hear, since that lorry load of calorum was knocked off the summer, arse has fallen out of the hijack business too.
Someone's beating you to the punch week in, week out.
Know a lot, don't you?
Who's putting the squeeze on, Eddie?
You think I knew that? I'll be here.
I'd hope you'd come and have a quiet word with us before you did anything rash.
You don't want to be going taking the law into your own hands, Eddie.
That's Mr. Nero to you, boy. Do I have to teach you some manners? You want someone more?
Any time, any place.
All right, all right. We're here after doing you a favour, Eddie, but things can always change.
What favour?
This turns into a proper Watney Street knees up. It's only a matter of time before some innocent bystander cops it. I can't have that on the street. You want whoever's at it out of your hair. We want them banged up.
On no grass.
I know. Honour amongst. But this ain't grassing. Whatever you got, the smallest thing.
Some bastard's got the nerve to call me chicken. Yeah. Whoever it is, I better pray it's you that finds them first.
Black cockerel. We've seen that before.
The Lloyd Collins killing, sir.
Part of this hijack gang, wasn't he?
That made off with a lorry load of whiskey from Waddington Junction, that's right, sir.
Suspicion was he'd been murdered by one of his accomplices. Some voodoo connection.
Ames? You think he's behind this turf war with Eddie Nero?
Certainly looks that way, sir.
Does Nero know?
There'd be a lot more blood on the streets if he did.
Anything for me? Some mob smashed up the Hope and Anchor. Eddie Nero's place. Jim the old man's in with Mr. Bright now. Oh, a Dr. Schneider dropped off a sketchbook of Carl Fuchs's that he held on to from their undergrad days. Said some Samantha girl could be in there.
Thanks.
Where'd you get to?
I was at the break-ins in the Ox pens.
What break-ins?
It's in the logbook.
Sure.
Sir, do you have a moment?
Of course, Constable. Come through. Don't go disappearing off. I could do with the benefit of your wisdom on Eddie Nero.
He had a girl in Haddington. On Sebastopol Terrace.
I've just come from Dozier's newsagent, sir. Mrs. Dozier has been taken by ambulance to Cowley General. She's pretty badly hurt. Both Mr. and Mrs. Dozier say she had a fall down the stairs.
You believe them?
It's possible. The carpet's worn through to the floorboards at the top, but to fall on both sides of her face at once. I just thought you should know.
All right, Constable, good work. Carry on. Where's Morse?
He's just gone out.
Out where?
Overnight break-ins, he said.
He was on that Swiss team photograph I showed you. Who is he?
Not a Swiss. Pavel Mikhailovich Zorkin, KGB.
What is this place? Who lives here?
Nobody, it's a safe house.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, well, I did warn you not to get involved. Listen, if I fill you in on some of it, will you leave it all alone?
Well, I think I've got some of it already. Carl Fuscher was a British asset recruited by Alexander Richmond, is that right?
Alex always had a good nose, and a good eye, too. Fancied you for a while. I was Fuscher's handler for several years, ran him in and out of East Germany. 4 years ago, he was betrayed.
By who?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. The other side rolled up half our network. I barely got out alive. We lost a lot of good people. Locals in the main. Liquidated. We took Carl Fuscher to have been amongst them.
Only he wasn't dead.
No, perhaps it would have been better if he had been.
Because the Russians got him?
Turned him. Double agent. I dread to think what secrets he gave up. He disappeared for a while, during which time he fell in love with a Czech girl.
Danilka?
She died 2 months ago, when the Red Tanks rolled into Prague. Fuscher got in contact again. Said he wanted to come in, and moreover, he said he had treasure.
What treasure?
Well, since '51, all eyes have been on Cambridge. But Fuscher came into information that the Soviets were running an active cell out of Oxford since the early 30s. Codename News.
And Fuscher knew who was in this cell?
He was going to tell me the list of names on Saturday night after the games.
That's why he got himself onto the team.
God knows how many they recruited. And there have been rumours for some time that HMG has been penetrated to cabinet level, maybe even beyond.
No, I don't believe that.
Well, you may not, but our friends on the continent seriously think so. Why do you think de Gaulle is so determined to keep us out of the European community? Buy British, get Boris.
So, where does Phoenix fit into this?
Phoenix?
Phoenix Industries. Fuscher was working as a translator for him on some deal out of Geneva.
No, he's got nothing to do with that, as far as I know.
Right. Well, would he have known who was in this Oxford cell?
If I thought that, it wouldn't have been him I shot. No. He's just a killer. No, Carl was the only one who knew.
So what now?
Perhaps you'll realise why you really ought to stay out of it.
Well, you know I have a duty to report what's happened here.
Yes, we all have a duty. Your duty was to mind your P's and Q's and report back to Special Branch. That was your duty.
Yes, but a little boy has been shot.
A recompense will be made. He'll recover. He'll get over it. Just as I'm sure you will. You don't want to go back to jail, do you? Or worse. Look, by the time your colleagues get here, they won't find anything. Not him, not me. Do you honestly think they're going to believe that a retired civil servant who takes in language students goes around shooting Russian thugs?
They're closed.
You've been asking after me.
How's that?
You had some bad luck, mister. Your boy, Flynn, was it?
You got some neck, I'll give you that. What's your name?
Ames. Cromwell Ames.
What do you want, Mr. Ames?
Everything. Protection, girls, numbers, the gym, all of it. You can keep the car ringing.
That's very generous.
Every dog has his day.
Is that right?
You think too small. This is my town now. I'm serving you notice of eviction.
You walk into my place alone?
No, never alone. The devil walks with me. My name is Cromwell Ames, and I am come to set a fire upon the king.
What are you doing here? I tripped. Liner rocked up at the top of the stairs.
Sure. And the next time, he has to kill you before I do something, is that right? Is there anyone you can go to? Family? You can't go home.
Can't leave him. Been together nearly 40 years. He wouldn't know how to boil an egg.
What? What happened to you?
Carl Foucher was, well, not friends exactly, but he was certainly very well acquainted with Alexander Richmond, a professor at Beaufort.
Who's he?
He's just an English don. I attended one or two of his lectures. He asked me to partner him at bridge, and afterwards we had a very odd supper.
Odd in what way?
Well, there was just the two of us. He asked me about my feelings about the country, whether I'd consider working for the Foreign Office. Gossip was he was some sort of talent spotter.
For who? It's not our case. Look, say it's on the level. The Russian killed the Swiss to get to Foucher. Your guardian angel kills the Russian. The circle's closed.
And what about the little boy? Does he not matter?
Of course he matters. You want to do right by him, make sure he's safe. You keep him as far away from all this as you can.
There are still 2 murders on our ground. Foucher was killed for what he knew.
Chasing down communist spies? We're meeting 2 veg coppers, not danger man. Leave the do or die to special branch. We're not paid to risk our necks the way you've been. Got a girl now, haven't you? Wynne was saying, Joan mentioned it. You're no use to her, a dead hero.
Join you?
Yes, of course. Can I get you a drink?
I'm fine.
Sure.
Thought I might find you here. Claudine rang.
Did she?
She told me to tell you Vietnam.
Right.
You didn't know. I'm sorry.
Was she?
You liked her.
You know me. Easy come, easy go.
Have you eaten?
Of course.
Today? When did you last eat?
I'd planned to get something with Claudine, but doesn't matter.
We shouldn't drink on an empty stomach.
That's exactly when you should drink.
Drown your sorrows.
Just marinate them a little. That's what they're for, isn't it? Sorrows.
All right. Good night.
I thought you were keeping me company.
Not like this. Do you want me to call Jim Strange, make sure you get home?
No. No.
Right.
How's it going with you and Jim?
Well, it's hardly the Yellow House. But it means we can both put something aside. Should have enough for a deposit this time next year.
A man of property.
Yeah, I suppose.
Didn't Jane Austen have something to say about a single man in possession of a good fortune?
Well, I doubt it'll be, Netherfield Park.
Didn't need to walk me back, you know.
Old habits.
Do you want to come in?
For coffee.
Yeah.
I don't go much for coffee. Besides, I've got things to do.
Okay. Well, good night then. What?
Is that Vespertine?
Mum got me a bottle for my birthday. What about it?
Pop in.
Well? You wanted to know what was in Lab 4?
Ambergris. It's secreted in the guts of sperm whales.
It's used in perfume.
As a fixative, that's right. Trapped aroma on the skin for long periods.
Rare as hen's teeth, and worth its weight in gold, quite literally. However, fresh stuff is virtually useless to perfumers. It's 20 years of immersion in the sea to produce the white high-end stuff.
So he's curing his own, so what?
We had thought as much, but we couldn't prove it until now.
Right. So how is he coming by so much raw ambergris?
Well, that's where Fusha came in. He was the translator for the deal that Phoenix struck with Russian Baltic whalers in Geneva.
As you know, that sort of trade with the Soviets is strictly verboten.
You couldn't keep a financial contract like that under wraps.
Well, indeed not. The factory was also doing work for the chemical warfare boys at Porton Down.
Always something new coming out of Porton, the scams.
So, what you're saying is he's buying raw ambergris with confidential scientific information. How do you know that?
Because Fusha told us so. We were as doubtful as you. He visited Phoenix's factory on the Friday night before the games to prove his story.
Well, he wasn't as lucky as you, though.
No.
Came up empty-handed and had to make a run for it.
But now you've proved he was telling the truth, we can do something about it.
Well, yes, arrest him, presumably.
Nothing so heavy-handed.
Well, I suppose you deserve your quid pro quo. The service is rendered.
What is it?
Creepy.
It's a number station.
Which?
A number station. It's a device used to send coded information to intelligence officers working in foreign countries.
Sort of thing we used to broadcast to resistance during the war. The geese fly south tonight, Uncle Pierre has a blue hat. Rubbish mostly, but in amongst the dross would be key phrases that meant something to specific groups. An instruction to blow a railway or bring down telegraph poles.
It's the same idea. We used to listen in on them in signals.
Suppose none of it means anything, does it, unless you've got the key?
It's about the size of it.
So what's it doing here?
It's a hotline, presumably, for the spy cell, codename News. Did you speak to the council?
Yeah. They weren't best pleased to be gone out to bed, I can tell you.
Right, but who is it down to?
Most of it's given over to Beaufort College Dons. This particular strip's held in the name
Homunculus. Is it Alexander Richmond?
Alexander Richmond, that's right. Want me to notify Special Branch?
Yeah, I think you better.
Wait. Special Branch? Yeah, we can hand him over to them by all means, but he still has 2 murders and a wounded boy to answer for. It's us that should arrest him, not Special Branch. Is Professor Richmond in his rooms?
I couldn't say so.
Professor Richmond? Morse?
This is my colleague, Detective Chief Inspector Thursday.
Oh, yes. This about that German still?
Carl Fischer, that's right. The man you recruited to the intelligence services while he was an undergraduate.
I heard the stories.
We've had it confirmed.
By whom?
Millie Bagshot.
Not like Millie to be so indiscreet. Well, I may have done my little bit before and just after the war, but it was only spotting useful prospects. No harm in that.
There wouldn't have been if that was all it was. But some years earlier, you'd been recruited yourself by the Soviets.
Every undergrad that you recruited, you sold out to the Russians.
There's no point denying it to us. Special branch are on their way.
Now, we know you didn't do it alone. Who else was in on it with you?
If you'll excuse me. Hello? Hello?
What are you doing there?
There's a body over at Dozier's newsagent, sir. Stranger's already gone over there.
Has anyone come past you?
No. Well, only the old bloke with the boulder and the brolly.
Guard Richmond stairwell.
Right, no one out or in.
Okay.
Mr. Mullion! Mr. Mullion! We need you to call an ambulance for Professor Richmond. He's been shot in the shoulder.
The shoulder? I'll take that if you don't mind, boss.
Can he? Single shot.
All you need, if you know what you're doing.
And of course, you knew exactly what you were doing.
Yes, I did.
I don't doubt it.
The gentlemen are all well and good, but if you want something doing, it's the little people every time.
The meek shall inherit the earth, that it?
That's right, sir. And you won't even notice. That's the thing about us. Nobody pays us any attention because we don't matter. Alex was a good comrade, but he couldn't be allowed to talk. He knew that. He knew when he picked up that telephone.
Who are you trying to protect? They'll get it out of you.
I expect they will, sir. In time. But by then it won't matter.
Do svidania, tovarich.
You finish up here. I'll get over to Stranger, the newsagent. I saw that one coming. Try to warn her. I'll make sure the bastard gets what he deserves.
Broken neck.
What's with the trousers?
Belt's about halfway up the stairs. He'd taken it off for some reason.
Where is she?
Paula.
No, you're all right. Don't get up. You sit there. She said anything?
No, sir.
I...
Wait a minute. You've had a shock. You don't need to say anything. Not obliged is the form of words, but then I haven't asked you anything yet. You mind?
I like the smell.
Me too.
My father used to enjoy a quiet pipe. After tea.
Outside, is it your necessary?
Up the yard.
Yeah, thought as much. Same as when I was a boy. Only then it was 1 for every 8 houses. 20 families. Lodgers, callers. A soul was lucky to get a look in. See, this is how it is, Elsie, the way I read it. Joe gets taken short. Martyr to his innards, as he used to tell me. So he's got taken short. And in his rush to get downstairs, he unfastens his belt and goes arse over tip. You said yourself, that lino at the top was worn through. That sound about right to you? Not how he'd like to have gone, I'm sure, but nobody gets to choose. Same with husbands and wives. Some get lucky, some don't. But what happened was an accident. You understand me?
I thought this was special branch now. It is. I'm just tying up loose ends. Carl Fisher booked a second room under the name Samantha Smith. I found it in the hotel guest list.
So?
So, Dr. Schneider thought Samantha Smith was a girlfriend from Sebastopol Terrace, but the only connection he had to that place was as a safe house.
Why would he book 2 rooms?
Because he knew somebody was trying to kill him. And he didn't want whatever he knew to die with him.
What he knew about what?
Being here. Not in his own room. But what? Something that couldn't be moved by the cleaners. Earth has not anything to show more fair. Composed upon Westminster Bridge, September 3rd, 1802, Fisher had it bookmarked in his room with a picture of his girlfriend. 9302. He had a receipt for a picture in his personal effects.
What time did you make it?
What? Just gone 10, why?
The clock stopped.
Well done.
What?
It's not stopped, it's exactly the right time it's supposed to be. Same time as Big Ben in the picture. Right. Operation News, that means there's 4 of them.
4 of what?
4 agents in the cell. Richmond was obsessed with bridge. It's a game for 4 players, each consisting of 2 pairs playing in partners, sat at north, south, east, and west. NSEW, or in this case, NEWS.
News.
Right. So, if Richmond and Mullion are north and south, who's east and west? Why would you do that? You're not God.
God was out. He left me in charge.
And what about justice?
Well, maybe that's what Joe Dozier got.
What? Rough justice?
Natural justice.
And the law?
He'd have killed her.
No, you don't know that.
Yes, I do, and so do you.
Maybe, but it's not your decision to make. This isn't the way.
Well, it's my way, and I'm too set in my ways to change now. I'm calling time. Putting my papers in. Wanted you to be the first. All this with a cloak and dagger mob is not my idea of coppering. This is my bread and butter. At least I did this right. Buy you a drink.
No, I'll just make sure she's all right first.
All right.
That's The Last of Us. How long were you married for?
36 years.
So that would have been what? 32?
31.
Where did you meet?
Soup kitchen.
The Depression.
Hard times.
And when did you get the shop?
A few years later.
Would you and Mr. Dozier consider yourselves tobacconists or news agents?
Tobacconists?
Really? Not news agents? They must have laughed about that one. No more dead drops and lonely park benches. Mullion would come in here every day and buy paper, pass across the latest from Richmond to Moscow.
See you tomorrow.
Richmond's dead. Special branch have Mullion. Fouché came over with a microfilm, classified personnel files, Communist Party cards. Richmond's name was on it. Mullion's. Yours. Your late husband. How long have you been a member of the party?
Joe was already a member when I met him. Local CP was the only place you could get a hot meal.
You came in with empty stomachs and they fed you revolution.
You've no idea. You've never gone without. People were dying. Families thrown out on the street because they couldn't pay their rent. Men and women doing for themselves and their kiddies on account of they couldn't afford to feed them. Was it about revolution? Well, not at the start.
Well, then what was it about?
Fairness. An equal share. CP did more for the likes of us than any rich bastard. Ruling class, rule is right, and with an iron fist. I remember Churchill turning the troops on the miners. We believed, me and Joe, in a better world.
But it didn't come fast enough.
Yeah.
When did the violence start?
With the drink.
Liability for a spy, I suppose.
He lost his way.
But you didn't.
No. I still believe.
Mullion said if you want something doing, you have to leave it to the little people.
Each according to their gifts.
No, I don't doubt it. You may have just been a small cog in a big wheel, but because of your actions, people died. Innocent people just like you. Germans, Czechs, Russians, who didn't agree with your principles.
It's war. I'd do it again, without a second thought.
Well, that's why you lose.
Nurse! Nurse!
I got your point.
I can see. Cheers. What you were saying earlier, you're not really thinking of...
What, turning in the Tin Star? Hanging the Winchester over the fireplace? Wynne would like me to. Well, I can still take a turn or two around the floor. We got a bit put by. Not a lot, but enough. Sam's in the army. Joan's making her way. I'd sooner she was settled, but I want to hold my breath. I've had my go. It's your time now.
I'm not ready.
You've always been ready. You just needed someone to tell you is all.
When will you leave?
End of the year seems about right. See what's what with the station, get the new man in, whoever he might be. New year, new leaf. Chin up. These are the good days, the ones to look back on. You got some good mates. Strange, Mr. Bright. Fancy. True love's promising. A woman in CID, imagine that.
Imagine.
Trust me. People come and go mostly. Slip away and go their own separate. You need to make the most of them while they're here. That reminds me, Wynn's expecting me. We're tripping the light this evening. Semis.
One for the road?
Well, I can't.
No, of course.
Next time. Take my advice. You'll get back to that girl of yours.
After another shocking discovery, the trouble detective decides she has to deal with her black house once and for all when the brand new series of Marcella continues tomorrow night at 9. The latest ITV news is on the way next.